We're on day 49 of our 60-day healing journey. Day 49, we only have 11 days left. The affirmation for today is inner union is becoming my normal. Inner union is becoming my normal. After going through all 48 days up until now, we should be more balanced. We should be noticing when we're feeling out of alignment. We should be hearing our intuition a little bit more. We should be feeling things in our body a little bit more that tell us when we're out of alignment, when things resonate with us. We should be feeling or not ignoring our emotions like we were. Any sensations that we feel in our bodies, we shouldn't be ignoring those things right now. And if we find ourselves ignoring things that feel out of alignment, it probably will feel a little annoying to you now, where you're not listening to yourself if you're trying to ignore it. So are you feeling any differences now that you have done this journey? If you have been doing this journey every day, I'm sure you are feeling when you are not in the state of inner union and when you are, because inner union feels like peace. It feels like you don't abandon yourself. It feels secure. It's more like it's a calming sensation to be in alignment. So that's our affirmation. We're no longer pretending to do anything because that feels out of alignment. We're not performing anymore. That feels out of alignment. We're not forcing ourselves anymore. That feels out of alignment. So a lot of things that we used to do, like doubting ourselves that might have felt normal before, it feels out of alignment when we start to do these things, and you immediately should be feeling them now after doing this journey for 48 days straight. Your nervous system should be telling you when things are not in alignment. We're looking for a peace now, things of that nature to be our normal. Peace, calm, balance. Your masculine and your feminine energy should feel more aligned and balanced. We are loving ourselves more. We're pouring into ourselves daily and paying attention when our body is telling us different things. We're no longer ignoring the cues that our body give us, because inner alignment demands that you pay attention to every part of your body, in and outside. So we're noticing when things feel out of whack. We're having compassion for ourselves, so we're not ignoring any sensations, whether it be small or big, that are happening inside and outside of our body. We are addressing those things. And we are pouring love into ourselves every day by giving ourselves positive feedback. Whenever we feel down, that we lift ourselves up. So that's what we're doing now. We're feeling more balanced, and inner union is becoming more of a normal thing at this point. The somatic practice is do a body scan. So we'll sit quietly with our shoulders back, eyes closed, feet grounded, and scan your body from your feet all the way to the top of your head. Do you feel anything off? Is there parts of you that feel more relaxed than other parts? Are there cold or hot sensations? Is there a pain or an ache anywhere? Anything that we feel that's out of alignment, we want to address those things and not ignore them. Oh, that's just my knee pain. No, your knee needs attention. If you feel pain in your knee needs attention. So now, what's wrong with my knee? How did this happen? What can I do to make my knee better? So we are doing things to address different sensations in our bodies. I feel something in my chest. I don't know what it is. It feels heavy. So now I'm asking, why is this here? What does this mean? What is it trying to tell me? I'm addressing the sensations that I feel. How was my day? Is there something that happened in my day that caused me to have this feeling? When did it start? So different sensations, you want to address those and not ignore them anymore. That's a part of having that inner union, having the compassion for yourself, the understanding that for yourself, understanding yourself more, and addressing any situation that might feel unbalanced within yourself. Treating yourself like how you would treat your partner if you have one, if you had one, if you want one. That's how you would treat your partner. You would address certain things. So first, we're doing that to ourselves first. Doing that to ourselves first, because when you have inner union and you're able to address certain things within yourself, When you're able to love on yourself a certain way, you attract that from other things. It's a law. The law of attraction. It's many laws that actually should tell you that what you do to yourself is what you get back. So you want to treat yourself kindly and remember about that inner union at all times so that you can attract that back to your life. So that's the somatic practice, body scan, addressing anything that we feel out of alignment. The visualization is integration, settling in. So visualize yourself. If you haven't gotten to that place of feeling more aligned, or if you have, visualize yourself feeling even more aligned. Visualize all of the work that you've been doing, actually integrating and settling in to your body, into your being, into your atmosphere, into your environment, into your workspace. Everything you do, visualize that inner union settling in. That's the journal. That's the visualization. The journal prompt is, what feels different now? Have you noticed anything change since you've been on this journey? If you've been doing this work daily, shifts should have been happening. If you have been doing this work daily, shifts should be happening. So what do you see differently from before you started the journey? For myself, I don't have, one thing that I just recently noticed is that I don't have the attention span that I had before. My attention span is different for things that are out of alignment. I've noticed that. Like if something just is out of alignment, first of all, it's almost like I can feel it immediately. And then second of all, it feels like I don't have like the patience or the attention to give it anymore. Like before I guess I could, maybe I resonated with some things a little bit more, or I had a tolerance for certain things, but now I really don't have it. It's like my nervous system automatically does something and it's like, no, you're not interested, it's not for you. And so I kind of like just change or redirect because I don't have the attention span for it anymore. So that's something I've noticed. Have you noticed anything different since you started the journey? That's our journal prompt. The practice is protect inner calm. Protect your inner calm. So that's what I was just saying. For myself, when I felt like things were starting to get me all stimulated, get my nervous system out of whack, I immediately would redirect without even noticing. I just redirected. If I started watching a video and it just felt like too much drama or too much, something that would keep me out of my calm, I found myself switching more. I didn't have the tolerance. So we're doing that for our practice. We're practicing protecting our inner calm. So whatever that means, protect your inner calm. Staying away from things that keep your nervous system stimulated. Staying away from things that keep you out of alignment, that keep you nervous, that keep your nervous wreck, that keep you in your emotions and your feelings. Staying away from those things. That's the practice for today. The holistic tip is time in quiet or nature. So just have some quiet time for yourself or go out into nature, go for a nice walk, get some sunlight. That is our practice for it. That's the holistic tip for today. Do that for about 15 minutes if you can. Just quiet time. Time to get away from the chaos. Connect with nature so that you can get grounded and centered. That's our practice, our holistic tip for today. So I will see you tomorrow. Everyone, be easy. Do what it takes for you to stay calm and easy and stay in alignment. Because when you're in alignment, you're attracting those things that are in line with who you truly are. You're attracting the things that are in line with who you truly are. And that's what we want to do. We want to get in alignment with the people, the things, the situations, the opportunities that are truly in alignment with who we are. Other than that, we'll really keep being redirected. Things seem harder when you're not in alignment because you're not in a flow state. It's like things have to keep knocking you back on track so that you can get the point. Like, I need you to get in alignment. I need you to get in alignment. So something will redirect you. And when we're being redirected, it doesn't always feel good. So we want to get into alignment so we can attract those things that are, that resonate with our true self, and then we will become even more magnetic to those things, and things will seem a little bit more smoother. So be kind to yourself. I will see you tomorrow. Peace and love. Mwah.